Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Q&A, and I'm so excited because the last time I filmed a Q&A, I had so much fun, and I loved it. So I really like doing Q&As. And yeah, I asked you guys to ask me some questions on my most recent Instagram picture, and I got a ton of questions, so I'm just gonna go through them on my phone and answer as many as I can. So yeah, I guess let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first question is, how did you get Camden to sleep through the night? I did a whole, how to sleep train your baby video. I'll link it down below for you guys who haven't seen it. He actually wasn't sleeping through the night for months, and we were co-sleeping for a while, probably for 2 to 3 months. He slept with me and my husband in our bed because he would not sleep in the crib. So that's just what we had to do. It worked for us. But after he was 6.5 months, I was I have to figure something out. I've got to train him. He's got to sleep in his crib. I really did a ton of research on all the different sleep methods that you can do. I picked what I like the most from a few different sleep methods, and I kind of put them all together, and I tried it out for a week, and it worked. So I have a whole video on that with all the details and everything. How many more kids do you want, and what's your favorite name for a girl? I at least want 3 more. I don't think I want any more than 3 more. If we had a total of 3 or 4 kids, I think we'd be good. But I don't think we could do 5 kids. That may be too much. My favorite name for a girl, oh my God, I have so many. I don't know if I could just pick, okay, I will pick one because this has been one of my favorite names for I don't even know how long, years and years and years. And I love it, and it's Francesca. I think that's such a beautiful, gorgeous name. I love that it's Italian, and I love that the nickname could be Frankie because I think Frankie is so cute for a girl. All right, the next question is how to be outgoing and to make successful videos on YouTube. At the end of the day, you have to not care what other people think, and that's gonna help you out the most. If you sit there and you analyze and you think about every little critical comment that you get, it's just gonna be so hard for you to really put yourself out there and be genuine, as everyone likes to talk about how people just need to be real and genuine, and that is really what you need to do. And you just have to not give a shit about what other people think. And it's hard because everyone cares what other people think. Even if you say I don't care what they think, you do. You're human, you know? You just really have to get your mind right. Remember why you started your channel, what you want to achieve, what your goals are, and forget everyone else. Forget the doubters, forget the haters, forget the trolls. Work on you and just be yourself. And that's really how I feel like you'll create, a good audience and your subscribers and people that want to watch you and be friends with you. You just have to just let all the rest go. Even if you're nervous, even if you feel awkward. I mean, talking to a camera at first is totally awkward. But at the end of the day, it's I stand there, I get out my camera, I'm like, oh my God, this is so weird. People are gonna think I'm super bizarre, but who are they? They're not doing what I do. They're not a YouTuber. It's not their job. It's not what they love to do. So what do I care what they think? And I do it anyway because I know that you guys want to see it. It's going to make you guys happy, and it's going to make me happy. So if that makes sense, I feel like I just kind of rambled on, but to really be outgoing and be successful, you just have to forget about what everyone else thinks. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Okay, so I'll be 40. Oh my God, 40, wow. I remember when I was little and my mom was 40 and I was like, oh my God, she's so old. Sorry mom, but I always thought people in their 40s were so old, and now that I'm 30, I'm like, oh my God, it's only 10 years away. That's not that far. Anyway, 40 is not old, by the way. I mean, I'm talking about when I was a little girl. I see myself married to Alex with 3 or 4 kids at that point. Oh my God, Camden will be 10 or 11. Oh my God, he'll be 11. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I can't even believe that. Hopefully living in a nice, big, beautiful house, if we're being honest. I know that sounds very materialistic, but I mean, if we're dreaming here, if we're thinking about 10 years, where we want to be, this is where I would like to be. A big house with a huge yard with our kids running around, and Hopefully I'll still be doing YouTube. Like, I 100% still want to be doing YouTube in 10 years. And just being happy. Happy in my marriage, happy with my family, happy in life. But yeah, that's really where I see myself. And I guess going to like parent-teacher meetings and stuff. Can you go over how you all dropped bottles and switched to cups with Cam? At Camden's 1-year appointment, his doctor was pretty much like, okay, over the next couple months, I want him to switch over from bottles to sippy cups. Soon after that appointment, I went and I bought him like transitional sippy cups. So sippy cups with like, it kind of looks like a nipple, but it's not. Like, it's a sippy cup lid, but it's soft. You know what I'm talking about, right? And I gave him those, and I still do sometimes give him those, but he does bite through them now that he has teeth, so they're not the best for him now. But he took them right away because it was kind of like a bottle. And then I would start buying sippy cups with like the hard tops, which is usually what he drinks out of now, and just kind of transitioned him, like, you know, give him the sippy cups with the soft tops for like a month or two, and then buy a couple with the hard tops and kind of like switch them out back and forth. How did you meet some of your mommy YouTuber friends? It's just how you meet anyone online, you know? Like, we would just kind of comment a lot and respond, and then private message each other and start texting. And that's really how I met most of them. I love like my YouTube girls. Like, I love my friends that I've met through YouTube so much. Like, I feel like we all really know what each other's going through. Like, we're on this journey together and we really support each other, and I feel really close with all these girls. Okay, so this person is asking, how did Alex propose to you and were you surprised? I actually want to do a story time on this, so I'm not going to really go into it. But yes, I was surprised, and it's kind of a funny story with a little twist at the end. So I think I want to like do a story time. I have like a whole list in my phone of story times that I want to do. How long have you and Alex been together, and what is your advice for a good relationship? Many greetings from Austria. You are awesome. Oh my gosh, how cool, Austria. So how long have Alex and I been together? We've been married for 4 years, and well, a little over 4 years, and we've been together for almost 10 years. So we met in 2009, and it's 2000. Yeah, we've been together for like 9 years, I think. I'm so bad at math, you guys. You know this. We did break up for like 3 months. Actually, right before we got back together and got engaged. So that's part of like my story time that I'll talk about. But yeah, but besides the 3-month breakup, we've been together for like 9 years. What is your advice for a good relationship? Really have fun together and laugh together, and don't take things too seriously. Like, Alex and I are very silly with each other. We're not very serious, and we're always constantly joking with each other and making fun of each other, and some people may think that that's weird and like, oh my god, like, how can you make fun of each other so much? Like, that's so rude or whatever. Like, we're just not like that. We're like really silly people, like laid back people. So I feel like it's just like how we are. We just make fun of each other and whatever, make each other laugh, and yeah, and that's always worked for us. What editing program do you use for your YouTube videos? When I first started my YouTube videos, I used Movie Maker, which came with my HP laptop, and it was so shitty, so horrible. I don't recommend it, but I mean, I had to do what I had to do. That's all I had, and I didn't really have money to go buy like a really nice expensive editing software, so that's what I used, and I made that work for like a year and a half. And then I bought Power Director 15, I think I use now, and it's not that expensive. You can get it on Amazon. I think I paid like 60-ish something, $60 to $70 for it, so it's really not too bad, and it's a really, really great program. Like, I love it, and that's what I use right now. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check that out, but I highly recommend it if you don't want to spend like hundreds of dollars. How did you get into YouTubing? What made you want to start? Love you and your channel. P.S. You look absolutely beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Jamie. So, what got me into YouTubing? Honestly, I was watching YouTubers for a few years. I think Lauren Curtis was one of the first YouTubers. She's a beauty YouTuber that I watched because I was like looking up something and she popped up. And then I started watching Jaclyn Hill. So they were my first two like YouTubers that I was like obsessed with, and I watched them for years. And then I started watching like Casey Holmes and like Amanda Ensing and like all of them. So I started like loving, you know, beauty YouTubers at first, which is why I started my channel, because I loved makeup. I still do love makeup. So I started my channel as a beauty channel, and then it kind of like turned into a mommy lifestyle channel once I got pregnant. Did people make fun of you when you started your YouTube channel, or they supported you? I don't know. I think I'm really naive to this because I feel like people do make fun of me. Probably friends do make fun of me and I don't even know it. I mean, hopefully that's not the case because I do want to say that I have like really, really good friends. But you never know. I mean, even acquaintances, I'm sure, make fun of me. I'm sure they do. I just don't know about it. No one's told me. I haven't really gotten messages from anyone. I mean, I don't really even go out that much, so I don't know how I would hear about people making fun of me. But I'm sure they do, and I don't really care. I mean, like, I make fun of myself. There are things that I do, and I'll watch my videos back, and I'll be like, oh my God, like, did you really just say that, or did you really just do that? Like, you're so embarrassing. You're such a dork. Oh my God. But, like, at the end of the day, who's perfect? No one's perfect, so it's whatever. But I have had a lot of support with people too. My family is so supportive, especially my mom. She is like my number one like supporter, and I've had a ton of support from friends too. Will you be moving into a new house once you become pregnant? So you guys do know that we are trying for our second baby, and the answer to this question is I don't know. I hope so. I mean, I'm always looking for like new houses that are available in my area because I'm so ready to move like right now. But it just depends on a lot of things, like financially, where we want to move and stuff like that. So I just don't know. I'm hoping within the next like year to 2 years we'll be out of this house, especially if we have another baby, because I just don't know where this other baby's gonna go. Is Camden beginning to throw fits yet? What do you do if he throws a fit when he can't have or do something he wants? Yeah, he does. He throws like little fits. They don't last very long. If he wants something and I don't give it to him, he usually will just like start screaming, crying, and then I just like distract him with something, and usually he'll forget about it. I do tell him like no a lot, and I'm trying to like teach him to understand like when he can't do something, like if he straight up wants to do something that's just like dangerous, or if he wants something like, I don't know, like a pill bottle or something that's just like he shouldn't have, I'll straight up just be like no. And then if he starts crying or fussing or complaining or whatever, I'll just change the subject, you know, start doing something else until he just forgets about it. Do you want your next baby to be a boy or girl? Why? And also, did you save a lot of Cam's stuff when he was a baby? So I don't care if my next baby is a boy or girl. Honestly, I want one of each. Well, I would love to have twins, but I would honestly love another boy because I think that Cam and him would be like so close, you know, and I would love for Camden to have a brother. And so I do want another boy, and I think it would be fun if my next baby was a boy. But then I also want a girl, because you guys know, I've told you this before, that I have a feeling I'm just going to be a boy mom. My mother-in-law is a mom of all boys, and Alex's grandmother had all boys, so I could totally see me having all boys, which I'm fine with. And I have a feeling that if I do get pregnant again, that baby's going to be a boy. But I do want a girl at one point. I just would be happy with like one girl. So I would be totally happy if it was a girl too, just because that would mean that I would have my girl, and then when we had more kids, it would be fine if they were boys, because I had like my one girl. Did you save a lot of Cam's stuff when he was a baby? I saved like everything, unless like it got like completely ruined with shit or like throw up or something. Everything else I've saved. All of his baby clothes I've saved, like everything. So if I have another boy, I'll just have like so much stuff already, which will be really nice too. Where do you usually shop for your clothes? You wear the cutest stuff. Oh, thank you so much. Forever 21. I love PacSun. And I love H&M and Zara. So those are probably like my favorite places. I also love Nordstrom. I love Topshop. What products do you use to keep your hair healthy and shiny? I really don't put much in my hair. Like I've been using the Trader Joe's Argan Oil because it was like only like $6, and I use that after I get out of the shower when my hair is damp. And then other than that, I use dry shampoo sometimes. That does not keep my hair healthy and shiny, I know that, but it does keep it from like stinking. I also use, I forget what it's called right now, it's in the other room and I don't feel like going to get it, but I'll link it down below. It's like a dry shampoo, but it's like a paste, and it's really just for texturizing, and that's kind of like what I use after I kind of curl my hair. I'll put some of that in, and I'm obsessed with it. It's a little bit pricey, but I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out. Do you get ready, do your makeup and hair every day, or is it just when you film or go out somewhere? It's literally just when I film or if I go out somewhere. I usually don't have makeup on and my hair is thrown up in a bun. And that's just total mom life. Since you're trying for baby number 2, do you have a name picked out for him or her yet? Not really, but maybe. Have you ever worried that your crazy ex will stalk your YouTube channel? Yes, I have thought about that. But honestly, like, I don't care. I'm not scared of him. I'm not hiding. Like, my whole life is out there for anyone to see. And that is scary all in itself, that I like put myself out there. There are a lot of nut jobs in the world. And it is scary, but you know, it's something that I am like so passionate about. Like, I love doing this, and I can't let the fear take over, and I can't let it take away what I love doing. But as far as like my ex-boyfriend, I don't care what he knows about my life. I'm not living for him anymore, because I let that guy control so much of me and so much of my life for so many years that I'm over it at this point. And I just, you know, like, I can't continue to let him control my life when he's not even in it anymore. Do we have any trips or vacations planned soon? The only one that we are currently planning is to go visit Alex's grandparents in Florida, and we're going to do that after the new year. And we're going to bring Cam, so that'll be a lot of fun. They live in like the Sarasota area, which is where we went last February. Favorite high school memory? Oh, girl, oh my God. High school all in itself is one of the best memories that I have. I loved high school. So I can't really pick just one because we'll be here all night. But in general, like, just like hanging out with my girlfriends. I have 5 really, really amazing girlfriends from high school. And so we were like a group, like a little group of 6 of us, you know? And we did like everything together. And a memory that I really will never forget is just like, well, a few memories. Just like driving around in my friend Steph's Jeep. She had like a white Jeep Wrangler, so cool. And we'd drive around and we'd listen to Jimmy Eat World and Brand New, and we'd go to parties, and it was just so much fun. If you could relive one day, what would it be? Oh, that's a hard one. There's so many days that I would love to relive. I'll probably say my wedding day, because my dad was there and it was my wedding day, so it was just like a happy, happy, happy day. Although my dad was going through chemo, so that wasn't the best. Like, I wish that I could relive my wedding day but have my dad there and like healthy. And but other than that, probably like just a day from my childhood. I had an amazing childhood, and I would probably relive a day at our beach house. Well, it was really like a lake house. We had a lake house in Annapolis, and we would go there every summer, and best memories, like the best memories of my life. Eating Maryland crabs, swimming in the pool, going out on the jet skis on the water. Maybe a 4th of July, because we used to get in our boat and go out and watch the fireworks like over the water. And then probably 4th of July when I was a little kid at the beach house in Annapolis. That's a day I would 100% relive. Okay, so what's the significance of Camden's middle name? His middle name is Zane, and in Hebrew that means gift from God. So that's why we picked that one. Also, we just liked the name Zane. At first I wasn't crazy about it. I thought it was a little weird, but the more I like kind of thought about it, I really started liking it, and now I love it. But Alex always loved that name. But yeah, it's just, I love the meaning. I love the meaning of it. So, and I kind of do feel like he's like a gift from God, like a gift from like my dad up in heaven. Do you plan to breastfeed pump with baby number 2? I 100% plan to breastfeed, and I really, really hope that I can and that it works out this time. How has YouTube changed your life? It has changed my life so much, because I just feel like I finally found something that I love to do. Because before YouTube, there were so many different things that I thought I was interested in, and I would try them, and then I'd be like, oh, this actually isn't for me. And I kind of felt lost in that sense. Like, I was just like, what do I want to do? I knew that I wanted to be a mom, but I just wasn't sure like exactly what I wanted to do in life until I started YouTube. And then it kind of like all came together, and I was like, this is what I meant to do. As weird as it is, like, I'm a YouTuber and people don't understand that. And I think I even have friends that still don't get it. And that's fine, because I'm sure a lot of people don't get it. It is a bit weird. I mean, any YouTuber will tell you that. But I love it. I love filming. I love editing. I love interacting with you guys. And so it literally, I feel like I have found my passion. I have finally found what I love to do. So it has just like overall made me even happier than I was before. Why doesn't your husband like to be in your vlogs? He is camera shy. He doesn't like pictures. He doesn't like videos. He's not on social media. He's not into that. But I do want you guys to get to know him a little bit, because he is obviously a huge part of my life, and you guys are a huge part of my life. So I understand that you kind of want to see him more, and that is why I do try and sneak him in as much as I can, and I love when you guys catch that. Like, you guys will watch a vlog and be like, oh my god, I saw Alex for half a second. Red wine or spicy food? Which one could you never give up? Do I have to answer this? I think that is it for all the questions. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I had so much fun filming it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah!